What is going on YouTube? So today we are going to be working on the B16 Civic. We got this thing back in the shop, guys, and we're going to be doing a retune on this as well as the H2B and the EK. The B16, guys, this car has been dynoed for pretty much, I want to say at least about 2 years now, 3 years maybe. Time flies, but it's never been touched up or anything since, and it's still, I want to say this thing is still running chrome. I don't think this is even on HTS yet, but my biggest problem I had with this thing, so the numbers on it right now, or last we tuned it, was 150 wheel horsepower and 110 foot-pounds of torque, which it's okay. I mean, it's a B16, it's not gonna make a lot of torque, but I don't know why I was figuring this thing would at least make 160 to the wheels. I mean, I guess I'm shooting high. LSVs, stock LS VTECs and B20 VTECs don't even make like 180 to the wheels. So I guess I was shooting a little high, but anyway, I think my biggest restriction on this car is this eBay header that we did. Again, we did this whole setup on a budget, so eBay is the way to go for a budget. I think now these headers like this are about 100 and some bucks, maybe 150. So they're not that budget anymore when you can get like a actual decent header for probably 250, 300. So at the time it was working, and we got one, but at the end of the day, there are a lot of affordable options now, and this style, man, really ain't it when it comes to especially a B16, because this is a high revving engine. It loves the higher RPMs, and you need that exhaust flow to be spot on when you're doing it. So yeah, I think what we're doing today, we're gonna pick up at least 10 wheel horsepower. I really believe truly that we're gonna do that. And I know for a fact we're gonna do it if we do this the way that it came. Now you may be asking yourself, what are you talking about, the way that it came? Because obviously you know in the title we're doing a header, but what am I talking about when I say the way that the header came? Let me show you. So this is a B16, I don't know exactly how many B series, I guess B series VTEC header from, of course, the homie Jackspania. And he has a lot of options, guys. If you're looking for a header for your BHK, he has all the options, guys. Whether you want to run full exhaust, whether you want to dump out the hood, whether you want to dump out the fender, like he's got all of those setups. So if you're looking for a header, man, this is definitely the guy to go see. Use code DFSQUAD, link always in the description. This thing actually comes with a turn down with a V-band. So you literally can drop this shit straight out on the ground and call it a day like that, straight race car shit. Now, I'm not too sure that Nisha's gonna run hers like that, because I know it's gonna be like kind of loud. But I mean, the catback isn't quiet either. It's just all your noise is at the back. The way this thing is shot up, guys, I mean, it is pure beauty. It's even got bracing underneath, which my H2B header doesn't even have that, and that is a PLM. So yeah, it's definitely really nice quality here, guys. This is really nice. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is go ahead, try to get this old one off and see if we can test fit the new one. I'm hoping it'll clear. This rad is kind of fat, so yeah, I'm hoping though that the way those runners go, I'm hoping it'll clear it. So let's get to it. Okay, gang, so we under the car now, and gonna start by trying to get the header undone from the rest of the exhaust. Come past it, Joe. It's like right there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Check this difference out, guys. Like, look at this. Look at the difference. Look at how, see these two runners here, how they drop straight off. And look at how long those are. That's really what you want. This that cut straight down like that, man, the flow just is not there. And then all of them collect into one smaller collector there. You can see it's so much smaller than the Jackspania Racing one. So yeah, that's definitely where our performance was going. So guys, this thing is finished up, at least as far as I can do it today. It's good to drive and stuff. We may take it down the road, see how it feels, and that's about it. But this rad, guys, is just a tiny bit too thick for this header. The header comes all the way to the mount for the radiator right here. So it's a little bit too thick, so I kind of got the radiator just sitting over to this side. And I mean, the hood shuts, it's not really in the way of anything. It is aluminum, so I'm not worried about it cracking or something as if it was a factory one. But what I'm gonna have to do is just order a new one on eBay. I didn't get this one off eBay, I bought it from someone. And I'm pretty sure it's an eBay unit, but it's just, I don't know, it's just ever so slightly thicker than like a normal one like this. Like the one in my H-B is just a tiny bit slimmer, and I feel like that one would clear it just fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep this like this. This car probably won't get driven by the time I get the radiator, so I'll just keep it like this. I'm gonna order one probably today, and probably just go ahead and order a fan with it and set that up. And then what we can do with this radiator is just stick this one into the EK, so it'll still work out. We'll still utilize this rad. We'll just end up putting it into the EK, and all will be well. Also, what I had to do was just offset the fan completely to this side, and that allows, like, if I put this radiator back into its slot, that allows the runner here to run just past where the fan is. So that's what I'm thinking is gonna work out good when I get the slimmer radiator and we do put it back in space. I think the fan all the way to this side should give it enough clearance to go past it. And we may put a little heat wrap tape on the side of the fan or something just to keep it from melting. If it's too damn tight, guys, I can probably flip it. But to flip it, I'm gonna have to probably cut this mid brace thing out that kind of supports the cross member here. It actually fitted up really nice, as you can see there. It's about 1 inch or so from the rest of the exhaust. And I already got a plan in place. We're probably not gonna run it like this because I don't think it's gonna hurt it that much. This is a I'm gonna say 2.5, but it may be a 2 1/4. But I think it's a 2.5 inch exhaust all the way to the back, no cats or anything. So I don't think we'll lose much, if any, power by running it completely out the back. We may actually help the engine because it's not really a built engine, so it probably doesn't need all of this airflow anyway. So I think it'll be fine. And what I plan on trying to do, I still got the mid pipe that went from right here to back there, and it bolts up right there with those 3 bolts. So what I'm hoping I can get either a muffler shop, or probably I might just let James do it since I'm gonna be taking it up to get it tuned this week. I'll probably just get him to cut this end off, put maybe a reducer into the mid pipe that was on here so that we can still use this V-band and unbolt it from those 3 bolts if we have to take this mid section out, or we can just undo the V-band if we're gonna pull the engine and we won't have to mess with a whole bunch of the exhaust itself. So I think that'll be really sweet, and I'm pretty sure that they can do that for me because we have plenty of piping here, so we can just cut it, weld on like a reducer to like 2.5, and then it can go to the rest of the exhaust. So I think that'll be good there. I just want to say again how grateful that I am to have the companies that I do that believe in me and what I'm trying to do here. So if you guys could, man, take a second out to go over to Jackspania Racing's website as well as his Instagram. He also has a Facebook page, and just follow him, man, and check out some of his products, man. I'm telling you, he has everything from BDFK, J series stuff. He's got some LS stuff too, like V8 motor stuff. But yeah, just check him out, man, and show him some love, because like we really would not be moving this fast and doing this much of these projects if it weren't for him. And for that, man, we gotta show him some love. So yeah, guys, with that being said, his links are always in the description. I will put the link to this big tube B series header at the top of my description. So if you want to check that out, if you're watching this video and you have a B series, it is a huge ass header. I'm sure this thing is gonna gain us at least 5-10 wheel horsepower. I'm pretty damn sure that, maybe even more. Let's see if we can get this thing fired up and see how it sounds. Hopefully it's not too bad with the turn down, and we may take it down the road as well and do a little rip. So I done switched over to the Note because the Note has the best camera quality as far as picking up stuff like what we're doing now. So So there she is, boys. Man, this thing is fucking mint. Again, we do got that piece of exhaust that we are gonna weld it back up so it'll be a lot quieter than that. So I got that little piece just laying back here for when we take it up to James. And here's the old gasket, but I did give him a new one just in case he wanted to use it or whatever. And I gave him 3 new bolts. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This thing is ready to rock and roll. Probably the next video you see on it will be the dyno video, and we'll see if we pick up any power just off of that header by itself. With all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Smack the like button for me if you did. I will catch y'all next time. Remember, respect all bills. Peace out.